Okay, again, guys, just inform your friends. Now the topic, this is separate, which is shading and lighting. So this is another area where you can specialize in. If someone feels, like modeling is a bit difficult for me, then they can at least think of, taking this as a specialization. That is shading and lighting. So what I'm gonna do is I'll be taking the same character reference and I'm gonna apply the same skin for this particular character. Okay. For this, there's a process called unwrapping. Okay. Unwrapping is nothing but like it's unfolding of a 3D object into 2D. Okay. This is mainly for the texture part. So first thing, I need to select few areas first. Okay, like few faces. Let's say I just select like this. Okay, I'm just selecting these faces first. From this view it should be seen properly, or else even I can take this also, or I think it's okay. Okay, I think it's better I'll take this separately. Okay, this much in front view I'll take. Okay, this much. So what I'll do is I'm selecting this. Now I'll go to UV editor. This is the UV editor. You have the same in Windows also. Window. Um, and a window, you can just go with UV editor. Under modeling editor, you have UV editor. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is that's a tool. You have it here itself. Where in the shelf, I'm in poly modeling. You have it here. Okay. Click on this. This is UV editor tool. Okay. So you'll get to see these are the faces of a character which I have selected. These are the faces, only front face I have selected. Now you just observe in which axis you are able to see this face. In which axis you are able to see. Just notice here, just observe. Y-axis is this one. X-axis is towards your right. Z-axis is towards the depth. So you are able to see this character, the selected faces fully in Z-axis. So I am in UV editor. So those faces are selected. I'll come to UV, go to planar mapping, click on that option box. You need to click on the option box. Then click on Z axis, apply. Now I'll just make it a bit smaller. And I move it towards right a bit. See? See? These are the UVs of a selected face, right? So this is one set, one UV set. Now I want to do the remaining part. How do I do that? Is I'll just come over here. See, it will be difficult for me to select these faces, the remaining faces. So what I'll do in my UV editor itself, right click, go to face. I can select all these faces. Now observe what happened. Except the face part, rest all other faces are selected, right? First time I select faces here and I give, I unwrap those faces. Next in UV editor, it's simple for me. I select all these faces here. Now, in which axis you are able to see these faces properly? That the question next. So that is in this axis I can see, which is x-axis. So what I'll do, these are the faces which are selected. Go to UV, under planar mapping option box, click x-axis, project. Now see, these are the faces which are selected. Now what I'll do, I'm gonna make it quite bigger, like this. I'll move this bit towards right. Basically, um, in this is the dark line, okay? And this is the center from zero. You have to just see from zero. This dark line is the right here. Within this, we need to place this UV set, but still, it's okay. We will do that separately. Now what I'll do, I select this face. I select this face. I need to extend my selection. Okay, I need to extend my selection. So what I'll do, grow selection region. Basically, I should do shift right click, control right click, grow selection, grow, repeat last tool. Okay, or else control right click, grow selection region, grow, repeat last, grow. I press G, which is repeating last tool. I think everything's got selected. Okay, which is, if you observe here, I press 4, only these ear part is selected. Now, what I'll do is, I press 5, just look carefully the ear part. Means very clearly you have to see this. Now see which axis? It's not completely Z, it's not completely X, it's in between. Now I'll go to UV, click on this planar option box. There is an option called camera. I can unwrap my object through camera, the projection through camera. I select and I project. Now see, it's done. So I just increase this. Now coming to this part. So basically what we have done, we have split the unwrap into three parts. One is face, front, one is side, one is ear part. Okay, now I select this ear. I'm gonna place this here first. Now I select this face. This has to be here. Just see 0. In this one, place exactly to the line. Okay, exactly to the line. It should be like this. Okay. Now coming to this part, I'm selecting this. You can select few UVs. Control right click to shell. This is the entire shell. Control right click to shell. Now I place it here. And this should be in this box. See from 0 to 1 what is there? Even the vertical one in the horizontal one. And it should be on positive side, not on the negative side. This is see negative minus 1 here. It should not be on the negative side. It should be on the positive side. I'm going to place this here. And how do you do the placements? That matters a lot. Select the first, place it here. Select the second UV, place it here. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. This is the fifth one. This is the sixth. This is the seventh. This is the eighth. You need to do a placement like this. It's okay to have something like this. Then later you need to push all this properly. How do we do that is, I'm going to select all this. push this. Now coming to this part again, I can select this, I place it here. Okay, I have selected few UV, these are UV set. Shift right click, control right click, or shift right click. I need to unfold this. Shift right click, where is unfold? Yes, here unfold. Just click on unfold. See, it's happening. Select this, shift right click, unfold, unfold. Means I'm unfolding the UV set. Don't select everything. You should select only this corner ones. Unfold. Similarly, now what I'll do? See, it's like tailoring. Okay, you know how does sewing machine work, right? So you all know that. Same way I'm gonna work on this one. Now what I'll do? Select any one edge. This one, this edge. Basically, we need to see when I'm gonna select um this, the other side is also selecting. Why? Because this particular edge we have split it into two. I click on this, the other edge is also getting selected. So what I have to do is shift right click, sew, sew here, sew. What happens? It will stitch the edges back. Select this, sew. Select this, sew. Same thing, sew, sew, sew. Only these things which you have splitted, right? Only that you need to do, not the entire thing. I'm just sewing this. Done. The sewing part is done. Okay. Now the next thing is here. Ear. I select this UV and I'm gonna place this here. It should be inside this one. There's a number one right here. Within that only it should be. So I make it this smaller and I'm placing this here. I rotate this like this here. Okay, like this. Later what I do, I select all these UVs. Entire UV I need to select. I go to image. I go to image. In UV editor only, image. Take UV snapshot. You need to click on UV snapshot. What happens when we do that? You get a snapshot window opened. It will choose what is the resolution of this particular wireframe. These are wireframe anyhow for texturing part. What is the resolution you want? That is 2048, which is a 2K resolution, which is fine. And where it's gonna save? It's gonna save in human anatomy images. Basically, it should save under face folder, face images folder. Okay, so it's out, right? Out UV, out UV. Okay, and the color. Basically, this particular one, I am gonna import this image in Photoshop. So basically my Photoshop canvas color is white and this image color, the line color also white means it's not gonna be visible. So that's the reason edge color I'm gonna make it black and rest everything I retain same. I apply and close. Great. Our UV has been done. So if you can see, these are the stitching and all other work which we have done. I select this delete by type history. Now what I'm gonna do is I open Photoshop and coming to the folder under face images, here is my UV set and this has to be in PNG format. Have I saved this in PNG? me see. Yep. You can see this as black here, but it's barely visible. What I do is, okay, in the background, I just added a white layer and you can see the parts here. Okay. Now, the front and the side, you have hair, ear part and all. This is kind of a blueprint for us, like to sketch. So what I'll do is, I'll just go to face again, source images folder. I take this front and side image into this. Okay. So let me open front image and side image both. My wireframe has to be in the top, so I can name it as wireframe. Now coming to the front part, side I'm gonna turn it off now. Coming to the front part, okay, both actually I need to rasterize the layers. And coming to the front part, so what I do is this image, I'm gonna place it here. So you can see the nose wireframe, nose area and eye area and lip area. And I'm gonna scale this image. So I'm just placing the nose part and the lip part I'm just trying to adjust here. Okay, see, eye, nose and lips. Now I enable the side one. So what I'll do, first thing, I'm gonna reduce opacity for the side so that I can match the side image to front image. So first thing, eye, nose and lip should match. Now it's matching. Okay, like this. Now what I do, this one, I turn on eraser. I take soft brush. I increase the size. So now I increase opacity here. See, this is what we need to do. We need to stitch front view and side view of a character. That's what I have done now. Now coming to the again this part, I'm gonna increase this to bit back here. Okay, adjust bit down. Done. So now what I'll do, After this, I'm gonna merge this two image, merge, Control E for merge. Then using clone stamp tool, I need to draw a bit, or yeah, I need to work on the ear part. So first thing, clone stamp tool, increase the size. So all done. Like this is done. Now for the ear, okay, for this particular part. Okay, this is sort of like beard part which we have done. I need to lighten this, so I can just go to burn tool. I can dodge this area a bit. So we can do a color correction part later on. Okay, that's another thing. Okay, now for the ear part. I would like to get my side view image again to Photoshop. So first thing what I'll do, I'm gonna again rasterize this, and I'll take only the ear part up to here, paste. I turn it off this one. Okay, done. Now what I'll do, again, I'll just go to this part, or else I'll just quickly take an lasso tool. Okay, okay, done. I just did inverse selection and I got an output like this. All set gone. Now I turn off this wireframe. I need to save this as color in PSD. I'll save. Now, along with that, I'll save this as either file export. I can save it as quick PNG or JPEG, anything. I can save it as quick PNG. Okay, fine. Come back to Maya, select this. First thing, assign new material to selection. I'll go with blend for time being. Anyhow, different shaders and all I'll show you. Click on the color part, the checkerbox. Color. You get an empty. You need to take an empty file. This process, right. So here, what I'll do, face and the images, color PNG. I'll just take open. It's applied now already. I reduce the specular color, increase the acidity, specular roll of on. Press 6. See my character. Press 3. Now first thing what I'll do is I just select this mesh mirror under -X, merge threshold 0.01. Okay, 3. Edit delete by dive history. Come back to this snow specular roll 0, eccentricity 1. Now color is like this, diffuse I can increase. See the character, but still, it's almost, you can see the character. But that's what bit color correction part and all we need to work on this. The stitching part. I'll tell you where this particular mistake is. This one here. You can see this, right? The color correction. You need to merge this. You need to work on the color correction. So now I need to do that with a dodge. Here for this a dodge. Right? Then later I can take this see, now this is gone. Similarly, I need to work on this. Now looking at this particular part, I can turn on the wireframe. Okay, see the lip part. See, I can make it bit burn. This is bit burnt. Okay, like this. Similarly, eye part you can work on it, ear part you can work on it. So it's simple. I'm gonna save this. Shift save. Okay, I need to export this as again file. Go to export. Export this as quick PNG. Again, replace on this one. Replace it. Yes. Come back to Maya. Just notice here what happens. Just reload. It's gone. See, it's gone. Right. Similarly, you need to work a lot. Means you need to work on this nose part and all. May you need to work on it. Later. This is just a base hair part. We can add hair and all with other things. Similarly, eye also we can do the same. If I render this, it will be a bit smoother. For example, I need to smooth this one. Smooth. Then if I go to render setting, okay, I'm in my software and just take a render. Okay, there is an eyeball correction and all is there. This we can do, but at least the character. It's almost like we are getting some shape. So just a level one. Okay, we need to do hair part and all. Hair simulation is different. Just at least the texturing part. At least see lip, nose, and eyebrow where it should come. All this. Okay, see. Okay. Any doubts? Bayapunga MD. Any doubt? You guys are in mute.
We're good, sir.
Okay, fine. Then upload the video. Just look into this and do this for your character, which you have done, character face. If you haven't done, do it, the modeling. Or else, if you want to try out the unwrapping part, facial unwrapping, you can download character faces from internet. Okay, so you can do for that. Okay, then um, just complete this. So we'll see you on the next class. Okay, just inform your friends to be
Okay.
part of this class.
Okay, sir.
Okay, guys, bye. Take care. Good day.